What is up, good people? Hope you're doing well. This is Brian Nam. You should hop on over to our Patreon and become a diver to receive exclusive benefits like early and ad-free access to audio episodes, monthly live streams with the founders of Dive Studios, including myself, and so much more. These episodes are made possible only by you, our divers. So thank you for keeping us going. We really appreciate it. It really does make a difference. You can join us at patreon.com/Dive Studios. Thanks.
It's the Daebak Show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whoever you are, welcome to the Daebak Show. I'm your host, Eric Nam, and I'm excited for you to be joining this absolutely not life-changing, chaotic energy episode of the Daebak Show. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to warn you, it's going to be a little crazy. I hope you're ready for it. You may judge me. I may judge myself. I probably will, actually, but I'm trying to keep as much self-respect and, self-respect as possible for myself. But anyways, welcome to the show. I hope you're doing well. Before you leave, don't leave. Before we move on, be sure to be following us on socials and rate and review 5 stars and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Now, today's a solo episode because I wanted to do a solo episode. Why? Because it's my show and I can do what I want. All right? Now, what else we got to tell you? We got to tell you a couple of things. All right. I have a new song out. It's called Any Other Way, and it's a smash hit banger. And I've been giving away like Polaroids, signed Polaroids, and concert tickets to fans who have been making funny, really good TikToks. So just keep your eye out for it. And if you're not following me on TikTok, follow me at Eric Nam and the Dive Studios. Also, Dive Studios, we have new essentials merch here. It is a black crew neck and we have a black tote bag. And I feel like these are, honestly, by the time this episode's airing, it may be sold out already. So I don't know. I can't make any promises, but be sure to check out shop.divestudios.io to see if you can get it because they're super comfy and you know that, it's sweater weather time. If you're not living in sweaters, then I don't know what to tell you. Like you're probably, I don't want to say you're living wrong, but you're not living right. Okay? Different things. Anything else I got to tell you? My tour, I believe like close to 20 cities are like sold out, which is wild. Maybe more. I don't know. By the time this airs, who knows? Who knows what's happening by the time this airs? But ericnam.com, I'm doing 47 shows that are publicly announced. I have more coming. I'm looking at you, particularly in Asia, Australia, perhaps New Zealand, and maybe we could do Latin America too. In Asia. I don't know. Stay tuned. Things are happening. What else? Oh, okay. Mindset. If you guys aren't on mindset, again, you're not living wrong, but you're not living right. Okay? And if you guys go to getmindset.com, you can check out these new collections. Got so many cool people on there. Really, really, really a lot of cool people, a lot of great stories, a lot of emotional things. You're going to cry. You're going to feel things. You're going to feel so many things. So go check it out. And now, without further ado, let's jump into today's show. I feel like I just did an entire spiel, but it was necessary. We needed to do it to get to where we are today, right? Everybody appreciate your process. And whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're listening from, I just want to say, hey, you're doing a good job. Hey, this is necessary. You listening to this is necessary. You studying, you driving, you doing work, whatever it is, it's all part of life. Just embrace your now. Embrace your immediacy. That makes no sense. All right, so I have an outline here. I got some questions. I got things from our wonderful writers and producers here at the Dive Studios. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Segment, what's Eric been up to? All right. Oh, wow, there's a lot to talk about. So much to talk about. If you guys have been watching my socials, if you've been on social media, you probably know that I've been traveling a good bit. I've been doing a lot of different things around the world. I was in Dubai. I was for an event. I was in LA for an event. I'm traveling. I'm doing all these things. So I got some questions here. Where should we start? The first one here says, Eric, you were trending on Twitter the other day for eating dinner with the cast of Squid Games and Lee Min freaking Ho. How was the LACMA event and eating with Lee Min freaking Ho? Well, it's been cool. I have been in LA and I've been able to like somehow hang out with different people of the Squid Games cast a few times, as well as like a lot of other people that I like. I don't want to say these things because it sounds like I'm just name dropping. Like it sounds like I'm just bragging, which is completely braggable, right? Because, these people are cool. So there's a photo of me that is online having dinner at like 2 or 3 a.m. It was all these names, all these actors. And please let me say, when I say these names, it's implied that I'm being respectful. So like 이민호 선배님, 이병헌 선배님, 박혜수 선배님, 이정재 선배님, 정우성 선배님, 강동원 선배님, like all these people, okay? They're all 선배님, okay? So I just want to say it's implied. Imi, it's baked in, okay? I'm not being disrespectful. I'm speaking in English, okay? So we went to LACMA. There were all other great people like at LACMA. I like Lil Nas X came up and said, "What's up?" I went and talked to Paris Hilton. I hadn't seen her since I interviewed her years ago. Incredible artists were being honored for doing the Obama portraits, as well as Steven Spielberg for his film career and all the incredible things he's made. DiCaprio was there, like all these incredible people. And I was invited to dinner and I was just like, wow, such a magical night. And so we did the event. We went to like an after party and then we ended up going to dinner. And that's what happened. Easy, right? Simple. I don't know what else you want me to say. What do you want me to say? They're all really nice. They're really nice. They're wonderful people. I got there and they're like, "Oh, Eric, like you have to eat. You have to eat." And I was like, "I just ate." They're like, "No, you have to eat." And I was like, "Okay, I'll eat something." And they were like being so nice and accommodating. And we had a laugh because it was like 6 or 7 uncles being like, "Oh, you have to eat," because I was like the youngest out of all of them. And so, yeah, but they're just like incredibly talented, incredibly wonderful people. And I'm so like, it's so cool that I had dinner with them. But also, it's like, I've had a lot of dinners with them. This is just the only one that happened to be on the internet. Like it's I don't know. I feel here's the thing. I only talk about this because it's like public information. Like there are a lot of people that I meet, a lot of places that I go, a lot of fascinating dinner situations that I don't talk about because I want to respect like privacy and I don't want to come off as like a consistent name dropper. And so, yeah, that's what happened. That's the tea. I know you guys are probably like, tell me more. That's it. That's all you're going to say. I'm like, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. If I give it all away, then like there's no magical fantasy illusion of like what's going on. You know, I drink Sprite. Like I use chopsticks. It was a good time. That's what happened. But LACMA is always cool. I think it was like my second time going to LACMA. It's always like really interesting to see Western, American, or even British actors and celebrities and like just talk to them and like say hi and whatever. Like definitely nobody knows who I am, but it's fine. It's just like I'm there to have a good time, and that's what it is, and to meet some really really fascinating people. So that's like what it was for me. It was great, and then I can tell you more about the Giorgio Armani show, which is really cool, because that's like much more of like it's not reliant on like all these different celebrities or people. It was just like me. I went to Dubai. This is late October, about a month ago, and they were doing this event for Armani called One Night Only in Dubai. And I didn't realize this, but Giorgio Armani, that brand and that person, that man is like, I mean, a legend in so many ways, so cool. But they have like obviously so many different types of clothes, but then lifestyle products and like fragrances and like all these different things. And they also have hotels. And so we were in Dubai. I stayed at the Giorgio Armani Hotel, which is super nice and it smells delicious. Oh my gosh. And I went to just kind of like be at the event. So they had like really cool things set up. We had like a night in the desert with like traditional food. We had, oh, I went to the Dubai Expo. So I went to go see like the World Expo and check out different installations and houses and buildings that were built by these different countries to represent. I'd say my favorite probably was Switzerland, where I am going on tour. Um, Shout out. I think they're sold out. Shout out again. Um, but they had this really cool installation where you go in and you walk in and it's like a hill. It's like a slanted hill and it's representing like going up a mountain because obviously Swiss Alps, like mountains are beautiful. And they had like projections like all over the room. So it felt like you were literally walking up a mountain and then they had mist. They had mist and like fog that would just spray and like beautiful music. And so you're walking up this lit path and it's like a really cool experience of like you're going up a mountain in Switzerland. And that was like really cool. And that's what it was. What's up, y'all? This episode of the Daebak Show is brought to you in part by our sponsor, Ana Luisa. Analuisa. You guys have heard me talk about Ana Luisa before, but it's because their products are great. I have a bunch of it, and I've been wearing it around. I'm going to wear it on stage. I'm wearing it to events. And the great thing is that they're very affordable. I just got a necklace. I got a bunch of necklaces, actually. One of them is the Laura Bold. It's this gold-plated, 14K gold-plated necklace. And it's wild because it's actually not that expensive, and they're running a great sale. Now, I would recommend you check it out at shop.analuisa.com/Kpop. They are currently running the biggest sale of the year, and you can get 60% off on the second item if you go on shop.analuisa.com/Kpop. Again, that's massive. That's 60% off a second item if you go to shop.analuisa.com/Kpop. I recommend you check it out. Necklaces, bracelets, earrings, rings. What else they have? Like fine jewelry, everything that you would ever want. If you like accessories or if you want to give a nice gift, it looks fancy. It is fancy, but it's also very affordable. I love it. Check it out. Their pieces again start at $39, and they are running the biggest sale of the year, 60% off a second item. Shop.analuisa.com/Kpop. Now back to our show. What else did I do? I got a massage. I hung out with really cool people from Armani. They were like wonderful. They took care of me. They were like new friends and I had a great time. And then we went to, so thank you guys. Thank you. If they're not watching this, but if you are, thank you so much. And then the grand event was the one night only. And so there were all these incredible people from all over the world, journalists, editors, people in fashion, obviously, models, XYZ. And they had like a really, really cool event that they set up at the hotel, pretty much a fashion show. And so I was there front row at the fashion show, just like appreciating the fashion and the event and the people. And like, it was really, really fun. And then I also met Mr. Armani himself, who is incredible. The gentleman is 87. And I saw him like multiple times. He's like out there on the runway at like midnight on the night before, like 2 nights before, like making sure that the runway was how he liked it and making sure that things looked the way he wanted it. So like he's 87, but he's like on top of it, like actively doing things every single day. And I was like, man, if I am half of what this man is doing at 87, I will have lived an incredible life. But it was like, oh, that's something to kind of aspire to be creative and to be making things at that age. Incredible. So watch a fashion show, meet Mr. Armani, and then Chris Martin of Coldplay does a private performance with like his like a smaller band, not Coldplay, but like a crew of people. And it was a bunch of songs, probably like 45 minutes or an hour of just like music. And it's Chris Martin, guys. Like who, like you can't complain. So we did that. And then we went to eat food and then we partied. And then I got on a flight and I went home. And then I came home and I feel like I've done other things since then, but I don't remember what else I've done. Like I've been busy releasing albums and like music and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I did. It was a lot of fun. Thank you again to Armani for having me. They were super nice, super great. Had such a good time, and I hope to do more in the future. That was October, and then we hit. Oh, and then I went to a wedding. That's what I did, and that was my life. And then I went to LACMA, and now I'm here, doing this, connecting with my people, changing lives, one listener at a time, one subscriber at a time. Now, you know what else is changing lives though? My music. I have a new song. Everybody say amen. Amen. Everybody say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Lord, we got a new song. It's called Any Other Way. It's out. It's available to stream right now. And again, if you're on socials, I'm giving away tickets. I'm giving away Polaroids because I know people, they're sold out in a lot of places. Some people, like they couldn't get tickets for whatever reason. And I want to democratize the concert going experience. So if you want, get active on socials, stream the song, join the listening parties. Even though it's been out for a bit, do your thing. I'm an independent artist and I need all the help that I can get. I'm being dead serious. I'm like being very real right now. So that's what it is. I also have merch. I have like my Eric Nam merch coming out. Check my website. We keep updating it with new drops, and then we'll have tour merch. We have all these things coming soon. And this is all leading up to my actual album, which is releasing in January. It's going to be 7 songs. I didn't realize it, but pretty much the entire track list is available on Apple Music now, iTunes. I feel very like, I didn't know it was going to be available, but like people are like, look at all these songs. And I was like, wait, how do you guys know? But now they know. And I found out today that one of the songs has been marked explicit. I know. It's all those F-bombs that I keep dropping in my love songs, you know? It's all those horrible, horrible curse words that I just can't help but actually like consistently sing out. And so it's been marked explicit. I'm totally kidding, but it has been marked explicit. I'm being serious. I want that part. So definitely look forward to it. Pre-order and pre-save the album now, please. Like, I cannot iterate enough how important it is that people pre-save and share and like order, because like it directly impacts like the success of an entire album. Because if you're not pre-saving it, then I'm not going to get playlisted. And if I don't get playlisted, nobody listens. And then what happens is there's like nothing generated by music. So then I can't make music anymore. And then I have to retire. Did I just get really deep, really dark, really fast? I did. But it's the truth. Okay? I mean, okay, let's be real. Like, I always try to be like, oh, you guys, like, I really appreciate it, blah, blah. But I'm like actually serious, because I'm like, I'm not a K-pop label. I'm not a label at all. So it's like everything, like the streaming, every YouTube view, every stream, like even though it's like literally less than a penny, like a fraction of a penny of how much like that actually pays to, but like it actually seriously affects any sort of income generation. And like, because it's all, I feel like music is so much about hype, and like people be like, oh, this is a great song. This is great. You should listen to it. You should listen to it. Like, and sharing it and like getting people to listen to it. Like, it's so important. But when people are like, oh, you know what? Like, whatever, like it's a great song, but I'm not going to share it, or I'm just going to hear it once or whatever. Like, that's cool too for you. But for me, it's like, if I can't actually make money off streaming or downloads or album sales, like there's no way for me to actually continue to make music. I know, really sad, really, really got deep really quick, but like that's life. That's just business, you know? I love what I do. I love making music. It's my passion. But if I'm like can't make a living, then I can't do it. Like, it's just one of those things. But that's not just me, that's any musician. So like whoever it is that you ride or die for, whoever you really, really like, whoever you want to hear more stuff from, you gotta help them out. And that's why, I mean, you guys are so important. And that's why whenever I say thank you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And when I ask these things of being like, hey, can you like please share it, or can you please download it or add it to your playlist? Like, it sounds like such a like a broken jukebox of like me saying the same things, but I think I try to say it with like a smile on my face because I also don't like the fact, like I don't like to make it feel like I'm burdening anyone with anything in my life about anything ever. But for people who are like, shut up, I get it already. Like, this is why. This is why like I'm so annoying about it. But now you know. This is an educational podcast. You're welcome. Now, the next topic is tour. I am going on tour and I have some questions here. What's the secret to surviving a tour with over 40 cities? Honestly, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. It's trying to sleep as much as you can, not drinking as much as possible, not partying. It's very boring. Like, outside of the actual show, it's very boring. I was thinking about this today. I have a tour bus, and this is the first time we're getting, like, I think we're going to get 2 tour buses because in order to deliver the type of show that I want to do, which is a live band with really great production. And like, I am making this tour as cool as possible because I want to upgrade my performance and my stage every time I meet you guys in person. Like, I think it's easy. It's a cop out for me to just show up and like have a couple dancers and just sing songs on a backing track and leave. It like, if it's done that way, realistically, the artist makes more money because there's not more labor costs, there's not more setup costs and all that kind of stuff. But as much as my fans are investing into my music and buying tickets and coming to shows and stuff, like I want to make sure you're getting the biggest bang for your buck as possible. So like there aren't many artists, I feel like, in K-pop. I'm not saying they're not many though that like go with a traveling band and like our own lighting rig and our own engineers. Like we require 3 or 4 additional hands just to help set up, break down, engineer. And those are all people that are like on the bus with us. So it's like kind of crazy. But I'll say very grateful that I've got to a point where like I can take the risk of being like, I want to do it this way because it's going to be a better experience for everybody. So that's how I feel about like touring and all that. But because of the number of people that were going on tour, like I have to take another bus, which is ridiculously expensive, but it's an investment that I feel like I have to make. So the question going to like, what I was thinking about was like, I'm going to be on like a bus, like pretty much by myself for, I don't know, like 60 days, maybe 50 days. I was like, I'm going to be so bored. Like, but I have to think that's better for me because I will be forced to just like sleep and like take care of myself. And I think that's like the most important thing in like staying healthy on tour. Thankfully, I think I've only gotten sick once on tour. It was not fun. So I urge you, and I think every venue that we're doing requires a vaccination, but get vaccinated regardless. And I'm still trying to figure out like how to safely see everybody because the last thing that I want is for us to go to a place, somebody gets sick, everybody on the bus gets sick, and then we have to cancel everything. So I'm still trying to figure out what's acceptable in terms of like, even for like meet and greets and like masks and stuff. But there's a chance that I'm gonna be like, everybody during meet and greet, if you have VIP ticket, please wear a mask. And it's not because I don't want to see your beautiful face and I don't want to show you my handsomest face. It's because literally, if anybody happens to be sick and like we're taking a photo together or shaking hands or whatever it is that I don't know how we're doing it yet, but in the case that it does, and one person is sick, it ruins it for literally tens of thousands of other people. So your one photo will ruin it for tens of thousands, not 1,000. Even 1,000 is a lot. I'm talking like a lot of people because you wanted a photo and you refused to get vaccinated or you did not wear a mask or whatever. I love you guys the same, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. And I hope this is not controversial. So yeah.
What's that? If I join the Dive Studios community text, I get to send questions and suggestions to the Dive team and get updates on new announcements. I feel so loved. Go to bit.ly/dive community or text 310-564-1030 to join.
But anyways, I'm so excited. I'm really stoked. Oh God, why do I talk so much? Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna shut up. No, I'm not gonna shut up. This is a podcast. I have to talk. Oh my gosh. Moving on from this stuff, we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving because it's Thanksgiving. Because we should all be thankful for things. I'm thankful for so many things. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends, though I have like two. Uh, I'm thankful for my music and my career and my fans and my family and my like everything. I don't know. I feel like I still to this day have like a pinch me moment where I'm like, how am I doing this? Like, how is this possible? Like, why am I doing this? But it's like surreal that I have this like childlike wonder and awe about the life that I live. Not to say it's easy, not to say it's ever been like super easy to get here or do what I do, but I'm so thankful. I think it's super cool. Now, Thanksgiving. The questions here are, what is your ideal Thanksgiving day and meal? My meal, it's like, okay, we just gotta say this. Turkey's overrated. Does anybody else feel the same way? Turkey is so overrated. Turkey can be dry. It is like thick. It is very like bakbakke, which means like very like rough. And like you gotta chew a lot. And maybe I've just been having bad turkey, but also like everywhere I go, it's like the same. So the only turkey that's acceptable to me is like a turkey sandwich where it's like thinly sliced. Okay. Also, turkey makes you sleepy. Like what? Like you're gonna eat this stuff that forces you to overeat. It's dry, and then you're gonna get sleepy. Like no, thank you. I'll have it because it's like a tradition, and but I find myself having like a couple of pieces, like small bites, and then that's it. I'm really there for the sides. I'm there for the mac and cheese. I'm there for like the is it candied yams kind of thing, which also if it's too sweet, I don't want it. But the yams, the green beans, the corn, the cornbread. Oh, I love cornbread. Damn. Even stuffing. I will eat stuffing over turkey and cranberry sauce. I think those are my like things. And then of course we have to have like kimchi. This is a Korean family. It's like you gotta have kimchi at your Thanksgiving table. And then a glass of wine or whiskey. Don't drink if you're underage. That's my meal. And then the day, honestly, like I haven't had a Thanksgiving day in the States in a very long time. So I don't know. But I think so my mom called and she was like, hey, we're gonna go to steakhouse. And I was like, why? She goes, when are you coming over for Thanksgiving? I was like, I don't know, like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. I'm gonna be there. And she goes, okay, well, we're gonna go golfing. I was like, I don't golf. She's like, yeah, but like we're gonna go golfing. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll just like walk on the grass. And then I was, well, what do we do for Thanksgiving Day? She's like, okay, well, for breakfast or like for brunch, we're gonna go to a steakhouse. And I was like, that's aggressive. And then for dinner, we're gonna go have another meal with all of my friends and their families. I was like, okay. And then the next day we're gonna go golfing. I was like, okay. So that is my Thanksgiving this year. I'll let you know how it is. I'm sure it's gonna be great. I just have social anxiety, so I can't really talk to people anymore. And it's gonna be wonderful. But I am excited to go home. I'm excited to see friends, family. I haven't seen in a very long time. One of my friends just got a puppy, and I'm going to steal that puppy because you guys, I have wanted for so long a Bernedoodle. And a Bernedoodle is a Bernese Mountain Dog mixed with a poodle, and they are freaking adorable. And I can't like dog hair and cat hair, like I'm allergic to, and I get swollen and I can't sing. So like I need a hypoallergenic dog if I were ever to get a dog, but it doesn't make sense for me to get a dog. But I've been literally thinking about getting a dog and taking it on tour with me. I really want a dog so bad. But my friend just got a Bernedoodle, and I was like, oh my gosh. If your dog disappears, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Don't come after me. They don't know this yet, but I'm going to go to their house. If they're probably not watching this, but I will be at your house to take care of your dog. And of course, we have to talk about Black Friday. Black Friday. Do I go all out on Black Friday? I don't. I don't. I'm over buying things. I'm so over it. The only thing that I have interest in buying is like, I want to buy a house and a puppy. And then I buy clothes, but I buy clothes out of necessity. It's for my career. I think of it, I have to wear, like, okay, tangent. I buy clothes and my mom's always like, stop buying so much clothes. But here's the thing. I do things. I do TV things and I do like different gigs. And anytime I rewear something, everybody's like, why are you wearing that again? I'm like, bro, like it's ridiculous for you to wear something once and throw it away. First of all. So anybody that thinks that way, they're like, oh, but like XYZ idol group wears like Gucci and it's a different outfit every time. It's like, yeah, but it's also very non-sustainable. It's very wasteful. And half the time it's like, I don't want to get into the politics of it or like the finances of it, but I just don't, I understand why we do it, but I don't agree with it. But anyways, we do have to wear new things for everything all the time. It's just the way it is. So that's the only thing that I actually spend money on. It's like clothes and then trying to buy a house, which in this economy, it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. But maybe one day. So Black Friday, if you want to give me a house for 90% off, let me know. I'll get a house. Game time. Nom or nah? All right. Here are some of the weirdest dishes people have brought to Thanksgiving dinner. Would you eat it, nom, or nah? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Here are the options. Ambrosia salad is canned fruit, marshmallows, jello with either mayo or sour cream. Nah. Have you had this? Is it good? Nah. Like A, no way. B, no. C, why? Like, I want to know who thought it would be great to put canned fruit, marshmallows with jello with mayo or sour cream. Like, how does that work? Also, that can't be healthy. Nah. Next one, ham and banana casserole. No. I think, okay, I wouldn't nom it because I wouldn't eat it like as a meal. I think I would try it just to see what it's like. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's like this sour and kind of sweet mixture, but the thought of it is not attractive. Have y'all had it? Okay, no. I've never even heard of this. Who's making this? Next one is bologna or bologna cake with ranch cream cheese icing. I literally just had a moment like as I read that. The bologna is stacked like layer. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if this is something that you like and you really want to enjoy it. It's not for me. I was going to get really offensive, but I'm trying to be like diplomatic here. Not for me. Bologna cake with ranch cream cheese icing. No, thank you. Next one, all in one cake. Layers are made of stuffing, mashed potatoes, and turkey, while the frosting is made of mashed sweet potatoes. I mean, I could, but I think I just eat it separately, honestly. Like, once you eat it, all in one cake, it's going to happen naturally in your stomach, so I don't need it to be made. Like, you're putting in extra effort for something that's going to be done naturally, you know? It just doesn't make sense. Like, you could do it, but why? It probably doesn't even taste bad. It's just why? It's like you are taking time out of your day to stack these things on top of each other when you could just keep them out separately and then whoever's eating it has to like do it. Maybe you're just a really nice person. Maybe you're a giving person because it's Thanksgiving and you're giving thanks by making them all in one cake. Hot Dr. Pepper. Why? Who drinks hot Dr. Do people do this? Who? Fight me. Come fight me. Like, so they warm it up? They boil it? Nah, dog. That's why. Who? Why? Hot Dr. Pepper? That's like, it's like taking a can of Dr. Pepper, putting it in your car in the summer, and then being like, this sounds really good. It's 100 degrees. I'm going to drink. Why? Wouldn't you want it to be cold? I mean, maybe like you sip it like a tea. Do people sip it like a tea? But it's, oh my God, don't tell me it's for the spices. If you want spices, I want you to just take cinnamon and cardamom and anise and cloves and just like smash it into a bowl and put water on it. All right. That is pretty much what it is. Next up, Jello salad. Ew, with radishes, scallions, and vinegar? No. No. Okay. All these foods I am sorry if you like one of these, but I would never trust you to pick a restaurant for me or to make something for me because this is like, no. Like I could eat just Jello, like just Jello, different like in high school or in middle school, like my school would have Jello salad where it's like different colored cubes of Jello. And they cut them up into so it's like red, green, and orange in like a single bowl. Like, yeah, that's fine. It all tastes the same. It's just like different colors. That's fine. But radishes, scallions, and vinegar is just unnecessary. That is wasting food. You're wasting food on Thanksgiving. Okay? Don't do it. I mean, you do whatever you want. I don't care. I would just gnaw all of these. I'm just going to say no to all of these. Thank you for this comprehensive list of foods I would never eat.
Did you know that Dive Studios has a Discord server? Join now and meet new friends, submit questions to the podcast. You can talk to the Dive members, including myself, and get exclusive access to events and giveaways. So go to bit.ly/join Dive Discord to join. We'll be waiting.
Because it's a Thanksgiving episode, we're also doing Thanksgiving crafts. We're going to make a turkey with my hand. This is how it works. I trace my hand on a piece of paper, draw the beak. What's a waddle? Oh, wings and legs of your turkey. Here we go. We're going to do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make a turkey with my hand. If you want, you can come to youtube.com/divepods or youtube.com/divestudios to see this beautiful piece of art that will be hanging in MoMA. You're welcome. Here we go. Oh, this turkey has an issue because my ring gave it a little bump. This turkey looks ridiculous. Looks really interesting. All right, guys, we're gonna make a turkey. I'm a really good drawer, and I hope you guys appreciate my turkey. First of all, we're gonna give him like a big waddle. Guys, my turkey's gonna be so beautiful. No matter what they say, words can't bring you down. He's so happy. We give him a little hat. Oh, that's a bad hat. Oh no. I started to. This is a really bad hat. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna give him hair. Oh gosh. It's really bad. He has a little feather. Oh gosh, this is horrendous. All right, it's okay. It's okay, guys. This is okay. How many fingers or feet do turkeys have on their feet? Is it 5? I have no idea. Is it 3? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. We're gonna color in his. We're gonna give him neon. It's gonna be neon thingamajiggers. Feathers. You know what? This is taking too much time. I don't have time for this. I have other things to do. Like, Bob is gonna have to deal with his colors. Okay? Also, my version of when I was 6 years old may be better than this version, but that's also completely fine. Oh my gosh. I am an artistic genius, and nobody can tell me otherwise. I don't want to hear it because it is actually great. Now, things that I'm thankful for. FRIENDS. Family. My fans. What else? What else am I thankful for? Youth. Why are you laughing at that? Why did you laugh at youth? I'll say Daebak and me. All right, there you go, guys. This is my Thanksgiving turkey. You're welcome. That was like a lot of work. All right, guys. So we're going to start wrapping it up. But you know what? The holidays are great and it's wonderful. But sometimes it can be really stressful because you have to deal with people you don't really want to deal with. Like your crazy uncle, or like Aunt Sally, who's like a racist, or Uncle Phil, who like is oppressive. I don't know. Like whatever it is that your funky relatives or parents or siblings, whatever it is, we always have those people. So I just want to say, take a moment and be thankful. Take a breath. And we have some jokes for you to help you just kind of like, to get through it. Here we go. Here are a few jokes. What do you say when you tickle a tiny millionaire? Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. What do you call a dog that can do magic? Nobody? A labracadabrador. Labracadabra! You're welcome. How do you make a tissue dance? Anyone? You put a little boogie in it. What do you call a frog that's illegally parked? An illegally parked frog. A toad. My friend told me to stop singing Wonderwall. I said maybe. Oh, this is very Korean. What do you get when you put a jacket into a blender? Anyone? Jamba juice. Ching! Chamba is jacket in Korean. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, the last thing that I think we wanted to recommend is if you're getting stressed out is, you can meditate, you can do whatever, you can listen to mindset, but you can also say your ABCs backwards. I'm not going to attempt that because I don't know how to do that, but maybe it really takes your focus off of whatever's going on in your life. You're welcome. And that was our little healing corner. So I think we're going to wrap it up. This has been this week's episode of the Daebak Show. I told you it was going to be weird. I told you it was going to be crazy. And I hope even though I told you, I hope I outperformed your expectations. If I ever underperformed it, I don't know what to tell you. You have really, really high expectations. So that's all I'm going to say. Please stream the music. Check out my website. There's merch, there's tour, there's music, there's all these things going on. I love you guys. You guys are incredible. Please stay healthy. Please stay happy. And of course, check out the Dive Studios merch, the essentials. And on Mindset, we have Keshi. He has a new collection out, as well as Maggie Lindemann. And there are more that are coming out probably actually as I'm talking about this. So check it out. Stay close to us. Love you guys. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. Travel to home or whatever it is. And if you're alone this Thanksgiving, I hope that this episode made it just a little less lonely. Don't be lonely. You're going to be fine. We're all going to be fine. We're good. I love you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Holy jabezus, that was an incredible video, wasn't it? No? Yeah? Okay, well if you liked it, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss this incredible content that we have coming for you. And if you get a moment, leave us a comment. Don't go anywhere, watch more videos, and stay healthy and happy. See you soon. Bye! Where are you going?